courage and an iron will, and he's confident that he'll take Stephen Thompson to the deep waters and break him tonight. South Carolina's Stephen Thompson took things to a new level at UFC 143 as he debuted in the octagon with a highlight reel knockout of Dan Stitchkin that earned knockout of the night on him. About the only one not happy for Wonderboy was longtime UFC welterweight Matt Brown, who had made his own case for the same post-fight award with his devastating second-round finish of Chris Cope. But tonight, if there's a knockout of the night check being given out in this 170-pound matchup, only one of these home run hitters will get it. Coming up next, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson takes on the Immortal Matt Brown. This is the UFC on FX.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, perhaps the most talented karate fighter in MMA today. We're talking about a kid who has a 57-0 kickboxing record on top of a 6-0 MMA record. Really an incredible professional fighting record. He has, in my opinion, some of the best kicks in MMA. And much like the fighter we saw earlier, John McDessie, throws a lot of them off the front leg, and it's very difficult to prepare for if you don't have a guy like Wonderboy in your camp. If you don't have a guy who's a real karate champion who knows how to throw those power kicks off that front leg. It's a weird thing to get accustomed to inside the octagon, and it's very difficult to find a guy who's as good with those techniques as he is, who also is very adept at MMA. Good takedown defense, very good jiu-jitsu as well. So he's a real well-rounded package. He's a black belt in Kempo, a black belt in Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, black belt in kickboxing, and a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If there is an advantage that Matt Brown will have coming into this fight, it is an experience advantage in the UFC, and it is an advantage in submissions. Stephen Thompson being a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Matt Brown is significantly better than that. He has a very solid ground game, many wins by submission, incredibly tough guy, very mentally strong, breaks opponents with will and with his pressure. Never in a boring fight. One of the most gritty, hard-nosed guys in the UFC, and one of my favorites to watch fight.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight is sponsored by Bud Light. Here we go. Matt Brown, 3 years the elder of Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Brown will have a slight reach advantage. With the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 6 wins, no losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, This man is a technical brawler, holding a professional record, 15 wins, 11 losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, Matt the Immortal Brown. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Fernando Yamasaki.
Fernando Yamasaki, our referee, 6-0 in his mixed martial arts career. 57-0 with 40 knockouts as a kickboxer, but tonight he takes on a very experienced UFC fighter in Matt Brown. Stephen Thompson, Matt Brown, here we go.
You see that front leg?
Yeah, the
That's what I'm
Karate
talking
Kid.
about. Matt Brown said Muay Thai beats karate, but let me tell you something. Stephen Thompson's karate is not normal karate. That's as high level as it gets.
And his high-level, highlight reel knockout of Dan Stitchin in his UFC debut was a roundhouse kick heard round the MMA world.
It's that front leg side kick that's so hard to deal with, so unusual.
Brown
really
dived
looking
on
at
that
leg.
leg.
Yeah.
But when he was leaning over, Thompson almost hit him with that front leg. Brown again
Caught
looking
the
to
foot.
catch the foot, take him down, beat him up.
Got a hold of a single here. Thompson gets out of it. Well, Thompson's been training a lot with Georges St. Pierre, working very hard on tightening up all the other aspects of his game. But Faraz Sahabi has said that this is the best striker that he has ever seen inside of his gym.
GSP sending very high praise the way of Stephen Thompson.
Good trip, and he's down. Now let's see the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game.
Well, his brother-in-law is Carlos Machado, and he has spent a lot of time working his ground game with the 9th degree red and black belt. His father, Ray,
wrist control. He's got to clinch and grab a hold of the head here. He can't just rely on wrist control with Matt Brown.
His father, Ray Joe, his longtime trainer in the dojo at home in South Carolina. Brown's as tough as they get, though. And we've seen that 11 times, win or lose, during his UFC career.
Good hips by Thompson. Good job at getting back to guard. His corner is calling for him to kick away. Matt Brown may try to leg lock here. Brown is slowly trying to pass guard here. And Thompson gets that left knee up, the right knee up, recognizing it, gets it in between the two of them. And again, slides it inside. Inside is where he's got to be careful. Get back up to his feet. He needs to kick away.
Good use of the legs by Thompson from his back. Brown unable to put together any attack with the ground and pound, and he's up.
Well, the thing about a karate fighter is the dexterity that he's going to have in his legs.
Right.
And that's something we saw from Thompson there. Good short shot there against the cage by Brown. And Brown, one of the strengths of Brown's game is his definition, technical brawler. What he likes to do is he likes to get in your face and force your conditioning and force your will and really pressure you. And that makes it really hard to throw kicks. And that's going to be something that Thompson is going to have to deal with in this fight.
Thompson and Brown working in the clinch right now.
And Thompson right now needs to dig a hard whizzer in here to stop this. He needs to really, and he lost it, he's going to give up his back. This is not good. Back up to his feet, got to separate those hands and spin. He's trying, he's pressing down. He's got to drop that weight down. He's trying to dig that elbow in and turn towards Matt Brown now.
Oh, nice.
Matt drags him down to the back up to his feet. Don't leave that left arm out there. He can't leave that left arm out there.
I like how Brown just kicked the right foot out.
Yeah.
And he pulls him down again here.
He's got his back one more time. Thompson's got to be very wary of that right leg. He cannot let Matt Brown get both hooks in. Right now he's got the right leg in, and if Matt Brown swings that left leg over the top and gets that hook in, Brown's in a lot of trouble.
And he's got plenty of time to work, Joe.
Yeah. And as I said in the intro, if there's an advantage that Matt Brown has, it should be his ground game. He's looking for a calf crank here. He's going to drop down here for a calf crank. He may scissor. What he might do is get his right foot and connect it to his left knee in a triangle type position. He's doing that, and he's got the calf crank. Wonderboy's in trouble here.
Wonderboy trying to punch his way out of it.
But this is a bad position for one. Okay,
And he's
Wonderboy's out.
Nicely done.
And Wonderboy on top.
4 takedowns here in the first round.
Wonderboy shouldn't
completed
get
by
cocky
Matt
here,
Brown.
though. He's got to get out of this position. Don't try to go to the ground with him. Throw those legs out. Don't. Yep. Not good. See? That's what I'm talking about.
There's the experience of Matt Brown.
It's just, that's not where he should have been. He should be training to, when he's in that sort of a situation, explode and jump out of there. Do not go submission to submission with Matt Brown. He's a blue belt. He's really just not technically proficient enough to do that at this point.
Final seconds
Good shots to
of
the
the
body
round.
by Matt Brown.
And a good first round by the veteran Matt Brown.
Nice round, nice round. Have a seat. Look at me. Deep breath. Good, listen, we got that round, all right? Don't be playing this back and forth game out there, okay? When you guys are out there, you're either going forward, all right, or you're moving, all right? Do not play that back and forth shit. The ground's good, keep position, all right? They'll be going for that leg lock. Heady, heady, heady. How you feel? Deep breath. Listen, he's going to be moving this round, all right? He's already got a taste of the ground, and you're going to want that, all right? I need you to break that rhythm or move forward, okay? Don't stand there and trade with him. You're doing awesome, man. Keep that pressure. Deep breath, deep breath. Now. Let's go. Do your thing.
The last thing his father, Ray, who they call the toughest man in South Carolina, said to his son, Stephen Thompson, do your thing. Let's see if he can establish his striking game here.
Went for a spinning kick here.
And that is his thing. Now, Brown's corner, of course, said your ground game was outstanding. Let's get it back there. Let's break his will.
Yeah, it's clearly the difference is Thompson is a superior striker. Brown is the superior ground specialist. You know, and in the pre-fight talk, Matt Brown was talking about how Muay Thai beats karate, but as you said, this ain't regular karate.
So he's shooting a strong single.
Yep.
And trying to complete the takedown.
And making this a gritty battle, something that Thompson is not used to. He's not used to adversity. He's not used to battling, especially inside an MMA cage.
And what a difference with Dan Stitchin making his UFC debut the same night as Thompson. Moving from that to a man who's fighting in the UFC for the 12th time. Big step up in not just competition, but experience in this fight.
And no disrespect for Stitchin, but he was a punching bag in that fight. It wasn't a good fight for him.
Yeah, he was definitely the victim of octagon jitters. Where I don't know if I ever remember Brown being that.
No. And again, he dives in. That's a bad takedown defense right there because that was a telegraph shot. And Thompson is trying very hard to get back to the cage, but Matt Brown is going to move into side control here. Thompson gets back up, but Brown has double underhooks here and a good body lock, and he will go behind Thompson's legs. He's kneeing him in the legs first, but he will go behind Thompson's legs and trip him and try to wind up in side control. That's a technique he likes to employ. Thompson, though, he's doing a good job of using his hands to push off that head, and he separates, gets some distance. Very nice.
3:10 on the clock here in the second.
Good leg kick there by Thompson.
Thompson
He goes for the head.
Man, I'll tell you what. And
He
caught him.
connected. He's hurt.
Yeah,
He's hurt.
He caught him. Good punches, and now he's trying to tee off on Matt Brown. Uppercut connects.
Very unorthodox shots by Thompson, too. They come from crazy angles.
And Brown is ducking forward, and he's getting punched in the process. He's not slipping side to side, Joe. He's ducking forward, and Thompson recognizes it.
Spinning back kick to the body.
Again.
That right hand, he ate that one. Kick's coming.
But it comes from a very weary Matt Brown.
I thought Thompson was going to throw a head kick. Wow.
You and me
How
both.
does he get taken down there? That is crazy.
But right back up.
He's got to work that takedown defense. Good shots. Brown's hurt again.
No question. Brown is really running out of gas quickly.
Wheel kick. Wow, his legs are tired. Those kicks are coming real slow, especially for him. Brown's digging deep. Plenty of time left here. Good right hand to the chin. Oh, Brown's hurt. He's hurt. Badly hurt now.
A lot of time, 2 minutes.
Thompson is just digging in and winging punches here.
Brown with the counter right. Both men are exhausted here in the second round. And that's because of the grueling style of this fight, and Matt Brown wanted it this way. But he's gassed as well, Joe.
Yeah, this is a tough fight, man. This is a tough fight for both guys. They're going at it. This is a test. This is a real test for Thompson.
Brown has never been knocked out. A veteran of 26 mixed martial arts fights.
Quick counter.
Thompson's just not letting him get off. Oh! Matt Brown cracked him!
Big elbow by Matt Brown. And now Brown in top position. The Immortal Matt Brown with a big shot after Thompson had him staggered. Brown has finished 14 of his 15 career wins. Steps over.
He's trying to pass the guard here.
Good hips by Stephen Thompson. Both men exhausted, Joe, with 45 seconds on the clock here in round
Elbows
2.
by Brown. Short elbows. He's cut him.
And they did. Yep. Cut him on the forehead. Big elbow.
Stacking him here. Stacking him big time. Oh, big shots by Brown.
Another big shot.
Oh!
Brown weathered the storm.
Shots by Brown here.
Brown weathered the storm. And he's hurt him. He's cut him, and now he's hurt
control.
him.
He's going to move to the mounted crucifix, and he can pin down that left arm with only a few seconds to go here.
Got the knee on the stomach.
He heard the sticks. He's going to start pounding.
Big finish to round 2 for Matt Brown. Looking for more elbows.
Big round for Brown.
Get over here. Look at me, son. Deep breath. Breathe.
Keep that run. Go to the knees.
Steven. Yeah.
This is it, baby. You gotta pick this one up. You understand? Hey.
Yes, sir.
You get out there and you pick it up. You know what you gotta do. You watch that right hand.
Wait, give me some water.
You understand? Look at me. You gotta do this. You gotta do this.
His dad.
He's not even.
Wonder boy, it's your turn now.
Hey.
Very little technical instruction from the corner of Stephen Thompson. Let's take a look at some of the action here. There's Matt Brown, staggers him with a big elbow, has him down, and then ferocious ground and pound. This one cuts him. Matt Brown doing a lot of damage in that round, and a busted up Stephen Thompson faces adversity for the first time in the octagon.
Joe, Matt Brown landed the last 20 strikes of the second round.
With the difference, big
And he
shot by
lands
Brown.
early.
The difference clearly is Brown's ability to get the fight to the ground and his experience in brawls. And Thompson is trying that front leg kick, but the legs are rubber right now. He's exhausted.
And Brown is a man who has broken many an opponent's will. And he was close to doing so at the end of the second
He's
round.
so
with
tired,
Stephen
he
Thompson.
threw that kick and fell down, Mike. His legs are absolutely exhausted here.
Brown senses it.
And he's so tense too because he doesn't have the good takedown defense. So he's always got to be on edge. And that eats up a lot of energy.
Huge step up to face off with a veteran of 11 UFC fights in Matt Brown tonight.
Yeah, he's trying to tee off on Brown here. Brown tries a head kick. Brown's trying to do everything that he does. He's trying to go over the top of the front leg, go over the shoulder to a place where the opponent can't see the fight.
And Brown wanted this fight, Joe. Thompson and Brown both fought at UFC 143, and Thompson kind of stole the knockout of the night honor away from Matt Brown, even though his fight was earlier.
What Thompson tries to do is he tries to throw the kick over the shoulder where the opponent can't see it coming until it's too late. And Brown is trying to do the exact same thing to him.
Brown slips and rips
sees that front leg kick has 0 on it now. The left hand had a little bit of something on it. Matt Brown winging punches.
Yeah, good head movement.
Good combo by Thompson.
And now Thompson chasing
turning
Brown
his head.
down. We got ourselves a fight.
I'm amazed that Brown has not tried to take this fight to the ground. There he goes.
Forward. Wants to put Wonderboy on his back again.
Instantly gets him to the ground. I mean, if there's a hole in the armor of Thompson, it is clearly the ground. Oh, he tried that head kick again.
Crisp combination and the Muay
Knee
Thai
by
clinch. Brown takes a look up at the clock. 2.5 left in the fight.
Big shot by Thompson.
Watch for the short elbow again from Matt Brown. Nicely
kick.
done.
Good job by Brown. Beautiful trip. And he's going to stack him again. He
Nice
knows.
shot.
Oh, big elbow. He's slicing through the guard. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Right in the half guard. And now he's going to try to work that mounted crucifix. And he will bust up that already bloody face even further.
5-time world champion kickboxer. 6-0 in his MMA career.
And he's trying to move into the mounted crucifix. He wants to pin down that left arm and stuff it in between his legs. See how he's slowly moving his hips in that direction. He may try to mount here instead. He's going to try to, he's attacking with his elbows here. And as soon as he feels like there's an opening, he's going to try to throw that right leg over the top and mount.
Under 90 seconds remain. Brown imposing his will here in the third.
Short elbows here from Brown. Just working on the cuts he's already created. He's looking again for that mount.
Cut in the forehead. Joey's cut underneath an eye.
I mean, just look at the way Thompson is laying there with his legs. I mean, clearly he needs a ton of work on his ground game. He's got to really learn how to hip escape properly. There's the mounted crucifix.
Just what he was looking for, Joe.
Brown escaped, though. Thompson almost escaped that position. I thought, he's going to get the mounted triangle.
Nicely done by Matt Brown.
Matt Brown loves this technique. He has used it before.
Thompson is in all kinds of trouble in this position. Teeing off is Matt Brown.
Mounted triangle, getting blasted in the head.
Brown just trying to squeeze those legs.
Wow.
Wonderboy's tough.
This is a brutal position to be stuck in. He's just getting smashed here.
Matt Brown.
Matt Brown's going to attack that arm now. Straight arm bar on the left arm.
Final seconds of this fight. And Matt Brown ends up on top.
That's Matt Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
That is exactly the fight he wanted, a technical brawl.
It is. And Stephen Thompson gets the first loss of his professional career.
The official decision is coming up next. UFC 145 prelims on FX are being sponsored by Bud Light. Here we go with the official decision of this welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 29-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Matt the Immortal Brown.
Great ground control in this fight for the winner, Matt Brown. His 7th UFC victory, the first loss of Thompson's professional career. Our move of the fight brought to you by Metro PCS.
And clearly the move of the fight was Matt Brown, first of all, rocking him with that elbow that started it all off, and then once he got him on the ground, busting him up with more elbows, eventually moving to the mounted crucifix, and then finally the mounted triangle, and just pounding on Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, giving him his first loss of his professional fighting career.
Move of the fight brought to you by Metro PCS. Wireless for all. 56-7 the count in ground strikes. Matt Brown with the victory.